which now brings us to Rosie by Rosé. All right. There is 12 tracks on the album. I've listened to, I want to say two of them, right? There's APT and Number One Girl, which now that's interesting. We're starting off with a ballad. I just realized. Um, yeah, we're gonna have fun jumping into this project. It's a little short, 36 minutes, 12 songs, but there's still kind of a few tracks that are longer, so that will be interesting. I sort of have an idea what to expect, but also have no idea what to expect because we got two very different singles, like one upbeat, fun, catchy pop song, and one ballad. And we left what we did in the past, so it's not like rock, very intense music. So yeah, I don't know what to expect. Um, oh, I know. I'm glad you like the previous music more than you expected. Talking about expectations. Okay, let me stop yapping, and we're gonna get into it. Number One Girl.
Tell me that I'm special. Tell me I look pretty. Tell me I'm a little angel, sweetheart of your city. Say what I'm dying to hear, 'cause I'm dying to hear you. Tell me I'm that new thing. Tell me that I'm relevant. Tell me that I got a big heart and back it up with evidence. I need it and I don't know why. This late at night, isn't it lonely? I'd do anything to make you want me. I'd give it up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes.
Hey, Marcel. Welcome.
So what's it gonna take for you to want me?
Yeah, definitely as an opener, it's very interesting. And if you guys want to see my full reaction, it's already on YouTube when it came out.
Number one girl in your eyes.
It's really a statement. I like it.
Real big places, down to earth, so friendly, and even through all the phases, tell me you accept me. Well, that's all I'm dying to hear. Yeah, I'm dying to hear you. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that I'm loved. Tell me that I'm worth it and that I'm enough. I need it and I don't know why. This late at night, isn't it lonely? I'd do anything to make you want me. I'd give it up if
Yeah.
you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes.
I did see that. I did see that she was supposed to name that album this way. But Rosie is more personal. That's her nickname. It's more intimate. It almost like comes to a halt with that guitar note that almost seems like off key. It kind of like pulls you. Yeah, really quite the track to make the statement at the beginning. I find it super interesting because usually very few albums open up with a slow song or a slower song. And so, not that it guarantees the whole journey, but it starts off with this like very conflicting and challenging emotion before heading into some sort of adventure. So yeah, very interesting. I, much like you, Maddie, don't know what to expect because the two singles are so different. But we're gonna discover that together and have a lot of fun, and get into the second track right now, 3 a.m. Which, by the way, nothing ever good happens at 3 a.m. One of my favorite YouTube creators, Ashley Ippolito. You might know her as Reacts by Ash or Your Internet Mom Ash. Keeps repeating that 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. nothing good ever happens. Every single time we talk about a song that references or is named 3 a.m. So let's figure out what that one is about.
I just saw a red flag. Gonna pretend I didn't see that. Cause is it really that bad? I need you really that bad. So can we keep the story rolling? Forget that shit my mother always told me.
It's a time for bad decisions, huh?
I need you really that bad. I need you really that bad. I wanna run to, take my makeup off and say goodnight to. The one I'm pretty talking ugly cry to. The world can roll their eyes but there's no use. I just want it to be you. When it's 3 a.m. and I'm losing myself in my mind again. One that gives me love that is bulletproof. The world can roll their eyes but there's no use. I just want it to be you.
No, don't. That's all I want to say.
I just want it to be you. Hold me, kiss me on my face, talk shit about the world with me all day. And even when I'm putting you through hell, say I'm not like anyone else. Slowly, words roll off my tongue. You're
I like that slowly. That's nice.
even when you're putting me through hell, I'm not like anyone else. The one I run to, take my makeup off and say goodnight to. The one I'm pretty talking ugly cry to. The world can roll their eyes but there's no use. I just want it to be you. When it's 3 a.m.
It almost has a little bit of a country thing to it,
The one who gives me love,
like driving with your top down
world can roll their eyes.
on the highways in North America. In America.
I just want it to be you. I just want it to be you. I just want it to be you. I just want it to be you.
Okay, you know what? Rosie, I'm gonna call you Rosie because your album uses your nickname. We gotta get out of that rut. We gotta forget that man. We gotta move on. There are so many better options. And as the one and only Vogue editor-in-chief, well, was Vogue editor-in-chief, and I forgot her name. Wait, I just have her face in my head with the short bob and the sunglasses. Wait, what's her name? Vogue editor-in-chief. The one that... Anna Wintour. That's what I meant to say. As a great Anna Wintour said very recently, there are two things that you don't chase after, the bus or a man, because another one is going to come 5 minutes later. It's always going to come 5 minutes later. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to get out of that rut, that 3 a.m. situation. We're going to have fun. We're going to party with friends, and we're going to be positive, Rosie, okay? We're going to be positive. Okay, let me catch up on chat in just a second. All right, let's go album of the year. Don't set expectations on me. We're discovering this together. She was gonna name the album. Okay, so we talked about that. Yes, weirdly enough, lyrically, this might be the weakest song on the album because it's so straightforward, no metaphors or anything. Interesting. Okay. I like that change. It's her statement to the world of who she is. Ooh, that's a very good point. Um, my God, my phone is buzzing. It makes perfect sense to me. She's always been a part of a group, and she wants to be known separate from them. Very true. Yeah. Uh, Great chorus. Didn't expect it. Didn't expect to sound so weirdly happy. Well, I think that's the beauty of like 3am, right? It's like you kind of lose your marbles and you sound delirious. So it might come off as happy, but that doesn't mean that's what it reflects. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Nothing ever good happens at 3am. Though her vocals for me have always sounded punk. She has kind of a mix of like a sweet innocent tone with a like a little bit of an edge to it, almost like a like don't come for me, I will scream type of approach, I want to say. So I wonder, like, we're only 2 tracks in, we're gonna discover a lot more throughout this album. The album lyrics are full of bad decisions, buckle up. Okay. I was picturing nothing less. All right, we're in for a ride. Let's move on to the next track. 2 years. Okay, so we went from 3am to 2 years.
You were right here before in my arms. Now you're invisible, but the heartbreak's physical.
Ooh.
Got a place, moved away, somewhere with a different code, different state, still feels miserable. God, it's so chemical.
Ooh,
All
okay.
that I know is I can't let you go.
Ooh, a vocoder.
It's been 2 years and you're still not gone. Doesn't make sense that I can't move on. Yeah, I try, but this love never dies. 2 years
Okay.
since I've been in my bed, even at a funeral for you in my head. Yeah, I try,
Yikes.
I try, but this love never dies. Another night, another
You know, I think production-wise, that might be my favorite so far.
someone nice. I'll always hate the fact that you ruined everybody after you.
It's giving me 1989 by Taylor Swift a little bit. Actually, quite a bit.
It's been 2 years and you're still not gone. Doesn't make sense that I can't move on. Yeah, I try, but this love never dies. 2 years since you've been in my bed, even at a funeral for you.
Whoa.
Yeah, I try, but this love never dies.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just sick and this is how it's gonna be.
And a guitar breakdown, okay?
That's all I know, and I know it's not you, it's me. 'Cause it's been 2 years and you're still not gone. Doesn't make sense that I can't move on. Yeah,
Oh,
I
she's
try,
hooked.
I try, but this love never dies. It's been 2 years since you've been in my bed, even at a funeral for you in my head. Yeah, I try, but this love never dies.
Interesting. Production-wise, definitely the one I like the most. It's right up my alley. And also, I mean, poor her. 2 years separate of that person, and you still have them in your head? Yikes, that's rough. You must have really had a good connection, or thought you did, at least. But okay, so here's the thing. There's kind of, I'm going to say something that's really contradicting, okay? I really like the chorus. And I like that I try. But this love never dies. I would have repeated the same melody twice. I would have been like na 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 na, like something like that, which would have been a little more predictable. But I think I would have appreciated maybe a little more, and then kind of have this like additional moment, maybe in silence of like, but this love never dies. Kind of have like a isolated moment with maybe bringing back the vocoder as well. It would have just like toughened out that feeling of like it never dies, like it's stuck there. Oh, I really got aggressive while explaining this. I don't know why I did. But that would be like the little tweak that I would make to the production of the song. Otherwise, I like it a lot, though. I really, really do. So, yeah. Okay, interesting. Switch those two numbers. Is she born in 98? Is that what you're telling me? Maybe. I'm born in 96. We're only 2 years apart. Huh. You see the vision? You like it? Okay, cool. Sometimes I kind of spin off in my own little thoughts and ideas. Anyway, all this to say, great song. Really liked it. Really, really liked it. Next one. Oh, isn't that what the music... it has a music video that came out for it, I think. Toxic till the end.
Toxic from the start. Can't
Wow.
pretend that I was in the dark. When you met my friends, didn't even try with them. I should've known then that you were jealous and possessive. So
Whoa.
manipulating, honestly impressive. You had me participating. Back then when I was running out of your pace, I said I never wanna see your face. I've been, I couldn't wait to see it again. We were toxic till the end.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the X.
The
Favorite
X.
game is chess. Who would ever guess? Playing with the pieces in my chest. Now he's on the screen. I'm saying don't leave. You saw that line from me 'cause you're just jealous and possessive. So
Whoa.
manipulating, honestly
What?
impressive. You had me participating. Back then when I was running out of your pace, I said I never wanna see your face. I've been, I couldn't wait to see it again. We were toxic till the end.
This is reminding me of Avril Lavigne quite a bit,
Baby, can you pull me in
but it suits her really, really, really well.
I didn't know to say in my head. We were toxic till the end. I can't forgive you for a lot of things. For not giving me back my Tiffany rings. I'll never forgive you
Wow.
for one thing, my dear. You're wasting my prettiest years. Back
Oh,
then when I was
ouch.
running out of your
Okay.
taste, I said I never want to see your face. I've been, I couldn't wait to see it again.
Wow.
We were toxic. Yes, even when I said it was over, you hurt. Baby,
And that
can you
synth in the
pull me
back.
closer, you were. Thought it had to stay in my head. We were toxic till the end. We were toxic till the end.
Wow. What a like a heavy hitting type of moment that we had. Damn. Okay. All right. I really liked it. I mean, it sucks that it has happened to her, but it makes for good music, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just realizing my hair is kind of back in the front here. What is going on? Yeah. Hold on. Let me fix it. It's getting on my nerves again. I still have to, because I didn't even part my in my hair the same way that I usually do, so that probably doesn't help. Okay, all right, much better, much better. Everything is no. Wait, no. I messed up. Okay, let's have a look at. Let me fix it again. I'm having so many difficulties with my hair today. I don't know what is going on. Okay, so you were saying Poppy Avril. Very true. A little more pop than rock, but definitely along the lines of. My favorite line is his favorite game is chess. Who would have guessed playing with the pieces in my chest? I noticed as well. It's one of the standout lines from that song. That was really well written. It's very visual. I meant to say it, but I got distracted. The music video looks like an A24 movie. It's really pretty. Ooh, I still haven't reacted to music videos, which I still have to do. Probably gonna catch up like right before the holidays or something. Maybe throughout the holidays. I don't know. It's on the list. I gotta do it. In my top 5, I think. I mean, considering we've only gone through 4 songs and APT is the only one I've listened to. We only have 5. So, but yeah, definitely that line was amazing. I honestly, this track and the last track, I really, really liked. And this, actually, this one also reminds me of an artist. If you don't know, I live in Quebec, Canada, which is a predominantly French-speaking province in the country. And my mother tongue is French. It's not English, but I grew up in a half family, so I grew up in both languages. There's an artist first artist I ever requested to see live and had my parents buy tickets for me. I think they bought it for my birthday. Her name is Marie-May. She's a great, she started with the very rock type of approach. And she had an era where it was like electro rock for a minute. And this reminded me of it as well. It was that synth in the back was exactly the type of synth that you would find in her music. So it kind of brought me back to like those times when I was a teen and listening to that artist's music. It is French, but if you want to look her up, I'll kind of maybe give a little bit of a sample at the end of the video. Anyway, okay, great track. Let's move on to the next one. Drinks or coffee? Wait. Okay. Hey. I like the rhythm. What? I'm feeling so good at a bad party. We don't have to talk. I know that you want me. Gotta keep it nice. Wait, is this the same person or somebody different? We could get drinks or we could get coffee. Feeling so good. Two very, very different outcomes between drinks and coffee, let me tell you that much. Although, that depends. Ooh. Speaking of coffee. Okay. I'm feeling so good at a bad party. We don't have to talk. I know that you want me. Okay. Keep it nice. We cannot be naughty. We could get drinks or we could get coffee. Feeling so good at a bad party. Oh, this is fun. I know that you want me. Gotta keep it nice. We cannot be naughty. We could get drinks or we could get coffee. Drinks, coffee, drinks, coffee, drinks. Oh, that sounds like the little devil and the angel kind of speaking on the two sides of your shoulders. Drinks, coffee, drinks, or coffee. Just call me, yeah. That was a cute little moment. Almost more of an interlude, I would say, than an actual song, but I really like the production on it. And I think the concept is really interesting because it's kind of like the red pill or the blue pill situation of like, which one are you going to take, right? But we kind of know where drinks usually lead, you know? Bad decisions back to 3 a.m. If you kind of had a bit of a drink at that time. We're not gonna talk about it, but I think you know what I mean. Yeah. I mean, it's a great shift from what we were listening to today. I mean, earlier before that track, because the next one is APT, which is very like upbeat and fun, and also refers to a drinking game and a party game. She was talking about like feeling so good at a bad party. So we're like in that party environment. So I think it's very cohesive in that like mindset, I would say, in that string of ideas. I like it. We're kind of following a little bit of a narrative between these songs, and yeah, she is experimenting with sounds, but I like it. It's almost feels like a little bit like movie-esque, you know? Like not every single scene is the same. Not every single environment that she's in feels the same. So the music reflects that, and also her state of mind. And I mean, we're only getting into track 6 out of 12, so we still have another half of the album to go through. Which now brings us to APT, which I'm probably just going to vibe and have a lot of fun with because I've reacted to it before. So if you don't want to see my full first time listening to that track reaction, it's available on my channel. She might have decided on the drinks and not the coffee. But now she's more with her friends, maybe. Maybe she was nice, not naughty.
Kissy face, sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you, baby?
That contrast between the spoken and the sung, the melody and the rhythm is perfect.
All you gotta do is just meet me at the
And what a great collaborator. That's a great choice. And she was looking up to him for a long time too, so amazing. And now the melody that starts intertwining with the rhythm of the apathy.
Hey, so now you know the game. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming to get you. Get you. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way. Don't you want me like I want you?
And this breakdown moment. And we have a consistent sound of like synth in the back. Like the synth element has been present throughout all the tracks. I like that. Yeah. I mean, no wonder why they've had the success that they've had, like both her and Bruno. What is going on with my hair again? What? Oh boy. Okay, sorry. I just saw myself in the viewfinder and I was like, ugh. Anyway, what? I mean, yeah, just fully deserved. So much fun. Great for them. Great for her. She deserves it. All the girls from Blackpink deserve it. Yeah, what a rollout. I mean, my only little concern is that, and I think I might have spoken about it before, that this single is going to overshadow the success of the album a little bit. The same way that Flowers for Miley Cyrus overshadowed Endless Summer Vacation. That's my only concern. But sonically and like from a musical perspective, amazing. Great collaboration. Really unpredictable collaboration. Like had she not spoken about her her admiration for Bruno Mars and his music, I would have never known that that was a possibility. And I also like I've watched a few interviews since then and kind of listened to her speak, which she's so funny and she's so cute and like has this great energy about her. And she explained the game as well, so now I'm fully aware what the game is. I can't say it, but I know that it's basically like the whole like different stories of the building. So everybody stacks their hands and you say a number, and then you kind of bring up your hand the amount of times that the number is, and then whoever has their hands at the top or the bottom has to take a drink or something like that. Anyway, all this to say, great song, great track. I'm not surprised that they had the success. Good on them. It fits within the album. I'm happy about that. I like we're getting some sort of like flow in terms of story, which now brings us into the second half of the album. But before that, I saw the comment. Bruno is really popular in Korea. Like a lot of idols would say how they would love to collaborate with him. Huh? So it makes more sense. Interesting. I did not know. Thank you for sharing. All right, Game Boy. Let's go.
If crying was fun, I'd be having the time of my life. If loving you was a jump, yeah, I probably died 110 times.
Okay.
My favorite memories, yeah, I hate the way I let you inside. Just so you can take it for granted. 2 years now, I understand it. Yeah, you
Okay.
always be a game boy. These days I don't wanna play, boy. Say
Oh.
what you wanna say. You're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak, heartbreak. Yeah, you'll only ever be a heartbreak, heartbreak.
Okay, so we're again referencing that person from before. Oof.
Yeah, you got a little too good, acting like a good guy. And I bought it for a minute, but it isn't what you made it look like. You got a cute face that get me entertained. And the way you said my name won't lie, I felt amazing. But you took my love for granted, and it took me 2 years to understand it. Yeah, you'll always be a game boy. These days I don't wanna play, boy. Say what you wanna say. You're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak. Yeah, you'll always be a game boy. Oh, take
Okay.
me on a chase, boy. Say what you wanna say. You're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak. Shame on me, should've known better. I let you play me whatever. Something's just meant to be, kinda like you and me. Yeah, yeah. Thought you would love me forever. I should've known you would never. Something's just meant to be, kinda like you and me. Yeah, you'll always be a game boy. These days I don't wanna play, boy. Say what you wanna say. You're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak. Yeah, you'll always be a game boy. All day, get me on a chase, boy. Say what you wanna say. You're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak, heartbreak. You'll only ever be a heartbreak, heartbreak.
There's something about it, because when I'm looking at the cover and like the style of it, it's very, I feel like 80s and 90s coded. So having that Game Boy reference is kind of a reference to her, the era that she was born in, and that nostalgia as well as of a relationship. Like, it's not just like obviously he messed around and played with her. That's one way to see it, but also the idea that especially the older Game Boys that I'm thinking of now that they don't exist or they're not considered modern, they stopped before the Nintendo DS, is kind of like this old distant memory of like you still remember it because it feels like it was yesterday almost, but also it's been forever. So I kind of like this symbolism of the Game Boy in this song. Yeah, there's really something profound, and kind of looking at the cover of the album reminded me of it. It feels like, the old, I mean, in North America, it's an old trend of having the plastic wood type of material on walls, which I think might be more common elsewhere in the world. But yeah, it just reminded me like the good old times, of having those early consoles, being born in the 90s as well. So Anyway, all this to say that that's one way to look at it. But other than that, I like the production as well. It's kind of a chill, a little bit going back to that country rap kind of vibe that we had, the type of music that you would listen to on a highway with your top, like the car hood off. And I liked it. I don't think I would have taken more than that, but that was the perfect time, perfect little moment. And we're back into sad hours. All right, twerking to her heartbreak. Well, I don't think I would exactly twerk to that one, but I see what you mean. So good. Not at all what I was expecting. She's killing it with the melodies. Absolutely. All the melodies have been catchy. They've been fun to listen to. I'm really enjoying this album so far, even more so than I expected. She said this was the last song she wrote about him after she was at peace with it. Okay, so are we going to transition into a different era now? That guitar. Have to do. All right, let's go into the next one. Stay up. Okay, but we're getting another ballad. What is this about? Okay, well, you just work, yeah.
Take a little longer to pack up your bags. You're moving too fast. Make me wanna hate you, so I don't have to miss you or make a mistake. So someone's to blame. I can't stand these four walls without you inside them. Build us a castle, then leave me in silence. What if I tangled some rope on your feet into the ocean? 'Cause I'm in too deep.
Whoa.
Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe?
Whoa.
Don't walk away when I'm here calling your name. I'm fragile, I'm speechless, don't leave me in pieces. Already having enough trouble breathing. Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe?
Ooh, those vocals, like she's almost breaking in her voice.
Stand a little closer so I can convince you. The minute I kiss you, speak a little softer so I don't have to answer, and make it okay before you can say I can't stand these walls without you inside them. Build us a castle, then leave me in silence. What if I tangled some rope around your feet into the ocean? 'Cause I'm in too deep.
Yeah.
Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe? I'll be okay. You say it's written all over my face. I'm fragile, I'm speechless, don't leave me in pieces. Already having enough trouble breathing. Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe? Oh, babe.
Wow. There's something about her vocals that it's so gentle yet so mature at the same time. So full.
Take a little longer to back up your bags. You're moving too fast. Make me wanna hate you, so I don't have to miss you or make a mistake. So someone's to blame. Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe? I'll be okay. You say it's written all over my face. I'm fragile, I'm speechless, don't leave me in pieces. Already having enough trouble breathing. Please, won't you stay
Wow. Okay. Wow, what a ballad. Before I go any further, I want to say hi, Mr. Brown. What's up? And first time chat for somebody whose name I cannot pronounce for the life of me. So, hi. But yes, very glad that she broke out of YG's basement. She's finally able to show why she's Blackpink's main vocal. Definitely, but also like bring her own, like obviously the girls have mixed in their styles together, but really define her own lane as to like what she is individually apart from the group, and I think that's the most important part of it. But yeah, no, that's I agree with you, Marcel. I'm not a big ballad guy either, but this is a great track. It reminds me a little bit of like from Hairspray. There's a ballad that Zac Efron sings, if I'm not mistaken, that kind of has like a bit of a doo-wop feel to it, and this almost had it. So it's not like a super slow and like draining ballad, but it's a like dragging your feet type of like again, have to deal with it. Yeah. So, but vocal performance was amazing, and I liked what I was reading in terms of lyrics, and the production felt like heavy but also interesting. So it's a great ballad. All right, just got home from work. The roads are bad. No, I've been seeing the snow fall around my place. I'm very happy that I'm streaming tonight and not on the road. We are currently listening to Rosé's new album called Rosie. It's her first full album that she released, and we're a little over halfway through it, which is so far a great album. I'm having a lot of fun discovering it. Oh, wait. Sorry. Are you, from YouTube? Maybe? Possibly. Might be wrong, though. But Chisar, I feel like we spoke about it. Or we spoke before. I just didn't recognize your username. Could be you. I'm a sucker for ballads, but this one is special. It really highlights how unique her voice is. 100% agree. Definitely. But yes, I love how she's been defining herself. I love her debut EPR. I remember it, listening to that, which was before I started my YouTube channel and streaming. It really did give a taste of what she's capable of before the debut album. I completely agree. I really found that avenue super interesting when she went to like those rock tones. I really did not expect that. But I was like, ooh, she's going to be one to watch most definitely. So yeah, okay. Let's move on to something else on the album. Not the same. Not the same thing as before.
Promise till your face turns purple. That you gon' love me. One day you gon' love me right. Shame on.
We gotta let that man go, Rosie.
Yeah, we had only nothing but time, but some things just change overnight. I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. Yeah, you're not the same, not the same.
Okay. We're having a little bit of a country moment. There was almost a voice crack in the memories I thought I had with you. And that run is really smooth. And that's okay. That's her sign to walk away.
Nothing's the same.
Let that man go.
All of my life you put it to waste. And you can keep pointing the finger. Thought it'd be us, go figure. We had only and nothing but time. But some things just change overnight. Don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. Yeah, you're not the same, not the same. We had good days and light on our side. But you fucked up and you know that I'm right. I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. No, you're not the same, not the same, not the same.
Oh. Does that mean we're getting into something different after? Because we gotta let that man go. And next is like a prison. If you go back, there's something you didn't understand. That's what my people used to tell me all the time. Yeah, no, I mean, it really had a little bit of a country moment to it, which was, I mean, we've had sounds like that earlier in the album. So I'm not surprised. But to me, it's like, let it go, evolve, stop going back. Toxic. That's the thing about toxicity in a relationship. It's so easy to fall back into the trap, into the comfortness of it, which is so bad, so bad. But you know, live and learn. The 20s are made for that. So, all right. Still waiting for the day I'll be reacting to Alex Benjamin. I have a to-do list of albums to get to for this year, so stay tuned. I hope she does a full punk project or a collab. Oh, that could be interesting. Her music is so Australia coded. I'm not 100% familiar with Australian pop music or music in general. I have a few artists in mind that I know of, but yeah. So you tell me. You got 2 more songs of her crying about it. I'm so sorry to tell you. Okay, all right. I'll be that kind of like the good older brother to like tell her it's fine, it's okay, it'll pass. Let's go. Call it the end. Oh wait, call it the end. Okay.
And we don't know which way to go. Part of me lost hope, and part of me just can't let go. We said we crossed those bridges when they came. Now it's time to get a name. You're at a crossroad. So baby, let me know. Do I call you my ex, or do I call you my boyfriend? Call you a lover, do I call you a friend? Call you the one or the one that got away? Someone I'll just have to forget. Do I call you every night you're gone? I'll never call you again.
Wow.
Do we have a future? Or should I call it the end?
Wow.
And you were my only true oasis. Now all those oceans are falling down our faces. So if we don't see it through, I'm a better me because of you. You were at a crossroad. So baby, let me know. Do I call you my ex, or do I call you my boyfriend? Call you a lover, do I call you a friend? Call you the one or the one that got away? Someone I'll just have to forget. Do I call you every night you're gone? I'll never call you again. Do we have a future? Or should I call it the end?
Ooh.
Should I call it the end? Our love is over.
That is painful.
Is this as good as it gets? Should I call it the end?
Ow. Ouch. Okay, now that is a whoa, hold on a minute. Now that's a ballad. That's a painful ballad. I mean, I think the last time that I felt something so painful in terms of ballad was oh wait, what there's a song by Halsey from the album Hopeless Fountain Kingdom. It's a ballad, it's like track 6 or 7 if I'm not mistaken. Sorry to hold on a minute. I want to find it because Hopeless Fountain Kingdom. It's called Sorry. Yeah, it has a music video as well. That song, Sorry, from Halsey, ugh, gut wrenching. Honestly, I want to cry every time I listen to it. This one got pretty close to that. It's really I like it because there's a feeling of like she's asking the question, but she knows how it's gonna go, right? Because it's a ballad and because it's sad, you kind of already get that foreshadowing that you know what will be the final decision. But it's that little moment of hesitation before calling it. Like, you know it's going there. But what if there's a glimpse of hope, a glimmer of hope? Maybe. Let's not call it just yet. It's about to, but we're almost there, but not quite. So I feel like the song really represented that element really, really well. I liked it a lot. And I mean, so far the lyrics have been relatively simple, but really effective. Like, it paints a portrait, it really tells stories, it really defines the feelings and the emotions, and I really like them. Yeah, what a project. Okay, I think it's interesting that her voice sounded much more mature in the other ballad, and here she sounds innocent and childlike. I think there's a fragility that was present. Yeah, like, through the hesitation of it, she became fragile. And that's what we heard. But she's definitely good at adding her emotions to her vocals, for sure. I agree with you. Okay, next one. Dance All Night. Which is interesting. The sunlight was hitting my face, and 2 little birds came and sat on the edge, and they asked if I'm doing okay. And we talked for a while, sat for a while, and one of them asked me if there's anything I would change, and I didn't know what to say. But I would dance all night. Okay. Did I skip one for real? Wait. No, I did. I did skip it. Oh my god. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know how that happened. It happened once before I skipped the song. Okay. Alright. Too bad for us. Never mind. My bad. Thank you. Wow. My bad. Now the roses don't go here. Don't come for me, please. And that's just too bad for us. Was it all just sleight of hand? Another trick that fate has played on us again. 2 heads in this end. I hear you talking, but I just can't understand. Okay. No man's land between the wires, coming under friendly fire. Can't go forward, can't go back again. And it crept up on us in the way that it does, and the moment disappeared. And the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow Which is really interesting that she says that, because the roses could reference to herself, and she stopped growing in that environment.
And that's just too bad for us. Flying high with both eyes closed.
Oh, okay, we're getting a build-up.
I guess we got too close. Now I'm dancing on my own, but the music's not as good when you're alone. Caught in no man's land between the wires, coming under friendly fire. Can't go forward, can't go back again. And it crept up on us in the
Okay, so we're getting some elements of rock back.
That's just too bad for us. We wanna talk, but we don't wanna listen. We play pretend, but we both know it's missing. If love burns too bright, it burns out in a minute. At least that's what I tell myself. We wanna talk, but we don't wanna listen. We play pretend, but we both know it's missing. If love burns too bright, it burns out in a minute. At least that's what I tell myself.
That's usually how it works, yeah.
That's just too bad for us.
Well, I'm happy I didn't skip that one. Yeah, I kind of want to go back to the point that I was making, like the whole metaphor of the roses that don't grow in the desert. Like there's a drought, obviously, of like whatever happiness and beauty and passion. And basically, she's not growing as a person in that context, in that environment anymore. So it's, everything is like turning to dust. And it's not every phase of love that causes you to do this, but it's definitely the end of love that causes this. Kind of like feeling stuck in the whole situation. Definitely. She reminded, like, the whole production and her voice now reminds me of a Canadian singer that's also kind of known in the States a little bit. Her name is Lights. She sings within, like, the same range, and she has a little bit of that fragility in her voice, leaning towards rock tones, rock, electro-pop tones as well. So it reminded me for a second of Lights that I've listened to for years now, if not over a decade, I want to say. But yeah, no, it was, we're getting pain, we're getting the truth, we're getting the raw feelings of a relationship or situationship in the 20s. And that's really what it is about. Yeah. That was a song. I liked it because there were moments where it felt like it was building up, and then it would like subdue a little bit, and then kind of build up again and like fall back, which is that feeling of like going forward and going backwards that is referenced in the lyrics. So yeah, so far I like it. It's very cohesive, very storytelling. The production matches the storytelling of the tracks themselves, which is super important to me. So yeah. Amazing. Let's be sad some more before we get hopeful. Well, I guess that's what we're doing. And she called him her oasis in a song before this one. Oh. Good point. Good connection. Love Lights. Yeah, I love her too. And she's Canadian. Very proud to have to be from not too far off from where she's from as well. Don't relate, but I like it. Well, that's okay because it's not a positive feeling. So if you don't relate, I think you may be saving yourself from some undeserved and unfun pain. Hi, Dalton. Hi, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay, and I'm glad that you enjoyed the Wicked video. I have yet to announce something, like I made up my mind about something with regards to Wicked, so I will talk about it eventually. But yeah, welcome to the live stream. Hope you stick around for the few projects that we're covering tonight. And whatever you missed earlier from this video or this live stream, like I do with all the other videos, I chop up and I post them on YouTube. All right. So let's go back to the track that I started listening to that I had to stop, go back. Dance All Night, which is now the closure of the album. That makes a lot of sense in my brain.
Got out of my bed today. The sunlight was hitting my face, and two little birds came and sat on the edge, and they asked if I'm doing okay. And we talked for a while, sat for a while, and
now I get it, because after the drought, you're like out of energy, out of emotions. You don't want to pour anything anymore.
But I would dance all night, not care about the heartache in my life. Oh, and now we're not obsessed over all the little things I don't regret. I dance all night, I dance all night.
This song is giving me the vibes of like kicking your feet around, kind of pouting, because you're like, well, what am I gonna do now?
I wouldn't be so in my head. 3 words every chance that I get. Be spontaneous and better with trust, and say things that I should have said. I will let my feelings lead me late. You be the one to hold me now, and maybe this time you could stay. 'Cause I
No.
would not care
No.
heartache in my life. Oh, and now we're not obsessed.
Oh, I wasn't talking much, so
Little things I don't regret.
I was just waiting. But let me know if it's still low or if it's okay now.
I dance all night. Oh, and
She did not learn the lesson this time.
dance all night. I'll be there for you tomorrow. You can dry your eyes. We'll laugh
Rosie.
away the sorrow when the morning comes. Just promise me you'll stay forever young. Forever young. I would dance all
Okay, now I'm a little disappointed.
night. Care about
I was expecting her to learn. This is the denial phase. This is 100% a denial phase. I feel like the older brother that's looking at her going like, there she goes again. When will she ever learn? That's okay. The beauty of being young and making mistakes all the time. But, yeah. I mean, I like the song itself. Definitely. It's a fun little pick me up. Kind of like, I'll be there to help you. I'll be there to support you. Kind of, let's feel better together. Um, but come on, Rosie. There's so many other good men out there. Why? Why? That was really dramatic. Yeah, okay. So yeah, she didn't learn a thing. The soft feelings that still linger of the first love, first heartbreak in your early 20s is so real though. I do agree. I do agree. Especially if it's a first experience or first like real serious experience, then it's a little hard to get rid of. But, you know, that's the 20s for you. If you're interested, the 13th song that is now only available on Rosie Vinyl got uploaded on YouTube. It's called Vampire Holly. Like, is it a what? Let me hold on, because I'm listening from the YouTube Music app. But is it on her channel? Because then yes, I'd be interested. But if it's like the unofficial version, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm gonna wait until it comes out officially. To support the artists and support the streams. Hold on, let me look it up. Vampire Holy. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of all like different videos from different channels and not her official thing. I'm gonna wait until the official version comes out because there's usually like also a question of quality, because I'm listening through like mixing headphones. So I'm gonna wait until the official version comes out so I can have it in the highest quality, and I'll come back to it. I'll definitely come back. It's part of it's a thing where now like some songs are not available on streaming right away or at all, and that's okay. That's okay. It's part of the game. I don't have the budget to order all different vinyls from all the different artists that I listen to because I would be broke. Or just like Rosé, broke. Well, not like her. She's probably fine. I'm saying just like the name instead of broke. Anyway, the melodically it's unique to the rest of the album, very much so. But it's a nice little ending. I really liked it. And yeah, I don't think it's official. Okay, well, I'll come back to it. But good to know that there's a song that's out. I'm sure it'll come back. Chances are there's going to be a deluxe version of the album. I feel like that will be coming, so I'll wait for that. I'll come back. But yeah, overall, the album was a really great album, especially for a first one. I mean, we're talking about somebody who has a lot of experience when it comes to music, so I'm not surprised. I did maybe expect a little more like bops in the APT style, less of a heartbreak album and more like a young and fun type of energy, which was not necessarily the case, but it made for a very interesting storyline. I do feel like some of the themes were maybe a little redundant between the songs. I liked the different takes on them. It felt like it was taking the same situation and like applying different concepts to it. So the songs individually were interesting. Now, as an album collectively together, like we kept addressing the same topic over and over again, which is not bad, but I would have loved a little more of a development of a storyline. Personally, that's my own personal preference. But that being said, in and of itself, the production, the writing, the performance, especially the vocal performance, I really, really enjoyed this album. It was a fun little moment, and I definitely have a few that stand out to me. Between there's 2 years, Talks Till the End, Drinks or Coffee, which I really liked. I think Call of the End was a great ballad. Not the same as well, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, there's definitely many of them that I want to go back to and listen to again. I really had fun listening to this beautiful little studio debut album by Rosé. It's definitely just her coping with one relationship, except for APT. Well, yeah, which, I mean, APT is kind of like that like moment of escaping and just having fun for one night to change your mind. It's your friends trying to like help you through a situation in your life. wasn't feeling the last couple of songs, but maybe they're growing. Yeah, I mean, we had a little bit of a slower part in the second half of the album, I want to say. So I understand that, but that's why like sometimes individually the songs have a different effect than collectively together on an album. But yeah, beautiful discovery. You know, a lot of fun. So that I think pretty much wraps up the Rosie album by Rosé.